I have said it in the past, and I'm going to say it again. I believe in the future, currently we see a lot of partnerships taking place with NIO and a lot of other companies like Geely, Chang'an, Goshen, etc., with more partnerships to come. But I also believe that you're going to see mergers in the future, because NIO, through NIO Capital, has been investing in a lot of new startups and a lot of technology companies that complement the EV industry. So listen to what just happened. Lotus Technology plans to merge with El Caterton Asia Acquisition Corp in order to list on the Nasdaq. Yes, you heard that right. Issuing up to 181,315,064 ordinary shares. Lotus Technology, the luxury electric vehicle maker owned by sports car brand Lotus, has made a filing with China security regulator for its upcoming US listing. This is something I think we have to keep our eyes on, guys. Wuhan, Hubei-based Lotus Technology submitted the filing through its Chinese operating entity Wuhan Lotus Technology, according to a statement on the China Security Regulatory Commission CSRC website dated February 8, but only made public yesterday. Lotus Technology plans to merge with El Caterton Corp. LCAA, a special purpose acquisition company, it's a SPAC, to list on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, issuing up to 181,315,064 shares of ordinary shares, according to the statement. Now, Lotus Technology will need to update its filing before moving forward if it does not complete its listing within 12 months. That's normal with, if they don't complete their listing and merge with the SPAC. Chinese companies listing in the US were not originally required to report to their home regulators, but the CSRC new rules introduced at the end of 2021 in the wake of Luckin's Coffee financial fraud and Didi's drama over its US listing imposed this requirement. So Luckin Coffee, for those who don't know, is a company that was listed on the Nasdaq. They were basically inflating how much profits they were making. Even though they were doing well, they overinflated it and they were caught. They had to pay a fine. I actually bought it when it tanked after they did that, and it skyrocketed back up. I talked about it early on when it was down like in the $5 range. So this is what they were talking about. Anyway, Lotus Technology is part of British sports car maker Lotus Group, which is jointly owned by Chinese automaker Geely Holding and Malaysia Etika Automotive. Yes, the same Geely that we just did a partnership with last year. Lotus Technology announced on January 31st that it had entered into a definitive merger agreement with LCAA, a special purpose acquisition company of El Caterton. Pursuant to the M&A agreement, Lotus Technology and LCAA are expected to be valued at $5.5 billion on a pre-money equity value basis. Upon completion of the transaction contemplated by the M&A agreement, the company will retain Lotus Technology as its corporate name and will be listed on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol LOT. In October 2023, Lotus Technology filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission to list on Nasdaq through a merger with LCAA. That's the ticker symbol. Lotus Technology had revenues of $3.69 million in 2021, $9.56 million in 2022. It had revenue of $130 million in the first half of 2023, up from $2.42 million in the same period in 2022, according to its filing. Now, proceed with caution, because this company is already being short. This SPAC is already being shorted, a lot of short interest. So, proceed with caution when it comes to this. But what I was trying to get to you guys with this is, I truly believe with, and this company, by the way, this Lotus technology company got a lot of money through Neo Capital. Neo Capital invested heavily in this company. So what I'm trying to show you guys is the dots are being connected where, again, I say these companies, I believe, will not only do partnerships, but at one point you're going to see mergers into mega corporations. Neo, we're catching it at the bottom level. I don't believe we're going to see these share price this low ever again. As we continue to roll out, excuse me guys, the sub-brands, as we continue to do partnerships, as we do our battery spin-offs, phone spin-offs, chip spin-offs, motor spin-offs, and current shareholders of Neo will get a little bit of shares based on how many shares you have, the share price of Neo will continue to move forward. This is the year I believe they're not going to hold us back, just like with SoFi. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational and inspirational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset where, like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.